It's been about 3 months since I cut my hair. 3 months. So let's cut it. Okay, now this is what you guys are accustomed to. You know what I mean? The buzz cut hairstyle, no more beard right here, and I trimmed up my mustache. You know, we're in quarantine, so I was like, look, I'm gonna go for a different look. I'm gonna go for a different style. And about 3 months in, I was like, man, I really miss my old hairstyle that I'm used to. So I was like, I'm just gonna go and cut it off and go back to how it originally was. And I'm kind of happy about that because it was tickling my ear. I was just getting, it was just really bothering me for like a while. And I was like, you know what? Should I grow it out? Should I cut it? Should I fade it? All these things were just like acquiring in my head. I'm like, you know what? I just gonna go ahead and go back to how it originally was. All right, so now that I got that out the way, let's just go right over here. And I gotta say, you know, with the new haircut, I want to go ahead and switch it up. This is kind of like a new background. Let me know if you guys like that or not. I'll go ahead and put a poll right up above, and you guys let me know if you guys like the first one, which you're accustomed to and what you're usually seeing on video, you know what I mean, or if you like the second one, which is this one, switching it up just a little bit. And in this video there's like 20 plus pickups, so without wasting anybody's time, let's get right into the pickups. Oh, and also I gotta mention, towards the end of this video there is gonna be a giveaway, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so starting things off, I'm gonna go by what's most recent to the oldest. First, we have the 2020 Travis Scott Dunk Low SBs. I did a review on these already before they released, so I'll go ahead and put a card right up above and a link down below in the description. I don't want to say too much, but I really like these more and more every time I see them. These are the 2020 Travis Scott Dunk Low SBs. Pickup number 2, we got the black and red Nike box. These are the 2020 Royal Toe Jordan 1s, and I've seen a handful of these customs done already for this sneaker, and they really do look a lot better in person. The leather you see is exactly what they feel like, and the color blue really does pop. One thing I would change is the Nike Air tongue tag material. They should just go back with how they usually do it, or even a color switch with the white tag and a black Nike Air. But overall, I really like them a lot, and it's a solid colorway. Pickup number 3, we have the 2019 orange label Dunk Low SBs in the white colorway. These were very similar to the 2003 Cider Dunk Lows, which had a really dark brown swoosh. Overall, the materials on the white leather uppers are just butter, and that color combo of that white leather, that black swoosh, and that gum outsole is just a really good go-to. They also did put orange lace tips on the laces, so that's a really nice bonus, but overall it's a great colorway. Pickup number 4, these are the 2013 undefeated Nike Dunk High in the white colorway from the Bring Back pack. Originally they released in 2002 with only 24 pairs, and Nike finally retroed these. It's a simple colorway with that gum outsole, which you can't go wrong, along with that back heel with that undefeated logo on the stitching. Overall, these are a great colorway, and I gotta give a shout out to Chris Helagos for this pair. Pickup number 5 was originally a 2013 St. Patrick's Day Dunk High SBs, but I decided to make them into the Deftones customs. I did a video on these recently, so you can see a step-by-step process in me making the customs. The actual pair is about 40 to 43 pairs in existence that released in 2003. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure to check it out. I'll go ahead and put a card right up above and a link down below in the description. Pickup number 6, we're going back to the year 2004, and we have the 2004 Huff SBs, which came out in a pink SB box. It's an SB that I've always wanted, but I never had them before. You have that tie-dyed in the orange, the black, and the white, and you have this crackled leather upper. Being from the Bay Area, these are definitely a must-have in the collection, and overall, I'm just really happy to have them. I gotta give a shout out to Luke Haynes Closet for this pair. Pickup number 7, we have the 2004 GR, the Cell Dunk Highs, and I used to have these, but I sold them, and I'm really happy to have them back in the collection. That orange swoosh with that brown is just a great color combination. Although the midsoles have aged over time, I think in my opinion it goes pretty well with it, but I do gotta give a shout out to Iggy's Kicks for this pair. Pickup number 8, and we're still in the year 2004, and you see it. It's that silver box SB with that green label. Man, it's just always exciting to see these. These are the 2004 Nike Dunk Low SBs, the Jedis. A while back, I actually ended up picking up a pair this year, but I sold those shoes because it just only came with the shoes only. But I sold that pair and I acquired this pair. This came with the original box and also the extra pair of khaki SB laces. Now you have that neon green color, which works very well, and it pops with that neon threading. You can see it here here how bright they are and how much they stand out with that neutral tones with the rest of the sneaker. This is a classic sneaker in the silver box, and shout out to Brian for this pair. Pickup number 9, you have the 2004 orange and navy dunk lows, also known as a Syracuse. I always love how the orange and the blue just work so well together. You have that smooth leather and that tumbled leather on the uppers with that mesh tongue. I actually got these from a Twitter seller. It was one follower that retweeted a selling post. I hit the guy up and we made a deal, and here they are now. So I gotta give a shout out to Daniel. I really do appreciate it. Number 10, we have the 2003 brown and olive camo dunk lows. Originally, I thought the midsoles were always white, but in fact, it was always a aged pre-light yellow midsole. And back in the day, you could find these dunks on clearance as low as $29. These are the brown and olive camo dunk lows, and I gotta give a shout out to Brian for this pair. Pickup number 11, and it's another color combination that works really well together. These are the 2002 navy and red dunk lows. There is a reverse colorway where the navy on the uppers is red and the red that you see here is actually navy, but that released in 1999. That's another pair that I would like to have in the collection to complete this colorway of the set. But overall, this is a great colorway, and I gotta give a shout out to Luke Haynes Closet. Pickup number 12, and ooh, this is a classic colorway in the women's dunk release. Now, these are the 2002 Viola dunk lows, and I used to own this pair back in 2010 or 2011. It was one of those, and I sold them. And ever since I sold them, it's been really hard tracking down a pair in a size 10.5 or 11 in women's, which is a size 9.5 in men's, which is my size. And anytime it's an older release and it's only released in women's, it just makes it really harder to hunt down a pair. But I gotta give a shout out to Romar because he's the one that sold me the first pair, and now I have them back. Pickup number 13, and oh man, we have an orange Nike box from the early 2000s, and all I gotta say is this is a sneaker, a pair that I've just been avoiding for one reason, and I'll get into that in a bit. Here they are. This is the 2002 Nike Dunk Low SBs, the Supas, and this is a pair that I got off eBay, which I ended up lowballing, and honestly, I didn't think the seller was gonna accept my offer. Honestly, it was one of those nights where I was just low-key trolling, and I was like, it, I'm gonna just throw random offers and just see what happens. And well, the seller accepts it, and that's how I ended up with them. I believe the owner, he was the original owner from the description that he stated on the eBay listing. It's a classic colorway, and I've always loved how well that the color orange and the color blue just work so well together. This is the one reason why I avoided this pair, was simply because the orange that you see, the orange uppers, tends to get sticky and just flake off. It just peels off. They didn't use leather. They were using some type of synthetic material that they were just, I guess, trying out. I really wish that they used leather like they use on the white uppers here. That issue would have never happened. But overall, I'm happy, and I can say that I own a true classic from the SB line. And they also did come with the extra SB laces. For whatever reason, if that eBay seller happens to see this part of the video, of the pickup video, hey man, I just want to say thank you, and it really did went to a good home. Pickup number 14, and all I gotta say is, what's better than having one of your favorite pairs that you wear a lot is two, of course. And now I have two pairs of the orange Nike box released. These are the 2001 Lightnings. The left pair was my first pair, and I wore them a lot, and the second one is on the right. They have that grip tape material along with the nubuck material on the uppers. The yellow laces stand out so much with that gray color that works so well together. These have straps that are still attached, and they haven't been cut, and it really gives you that really great fitting and that snug feel to them. But I'm really happy to own a second pair of one of my favorites, so I gotta give a shout out to David, aka Yo Ming, for this pair. Pickup number 15, and we have that really crispy orange Nike box. These are the 2000 Georgetown Dunk Highs, and let me start off by saying about the color. The colorway that works so well together, that blue and gray, and then you have that butter tumbled leather on the uppers, and when you just look at them and you see it, you just already know it just feels amazing. They also have that thick leather cut, which is so nice, and that bonus of that nylon tongue as well. This is such a classic colorway from the 2000, and I gotta give a shout out to Brian Doodah D on Instagram for this pair. Pickup number 16, we have two of the same shoes. One was released in 1999 and the other was released in 2002. The one on the left is from 1999, and the one on the right is from 2002. These are the golden rods. It's a colorway that I've always liked. You know, you have that yellow, that black that works really well together. You have your leather uppers with that nylon tongue. Now, the only difference I found in the two was the material swoosh. The 99 pair seems to be painted on and stitched differently. And the other thing that I found different was that the 99 pair is slightly higher than the 2002 pair. Those are only the two main differences I see, but overall it's just a great colorway, and I gotta give a shout out to Brian D for this pair. Pickup number 17, and we have that classic orange and black older style Nike box. These are the 1999 black and metallic purple dunk highs. The metallic purple that you see on the inner panels are very subtle, but with different types of light, indoor lighting, fluorescent lights, or even outdoor natural lights from the sun, you can really see that metallic purple. The 2002 pair of the metallic purple and black, I got them back in 2003, and the outer is more metallic purple, and you can see that color shine more, the difference from the color black as well. Although the 99 pair has some paint chipping on the swoosh, I'm not really tripping about that much because it could be fixed by repainting it with the correct color. For this pair, this was a Twitter sale, and I got a shout out to Jeff Golfbank TX for this smooth transaction. Pickup number 18, and it's one of those shoes that don't get a lot of spotlight in my opinion, but it has so much history to it. These are from 1999, and these are the gray grip tape Dunk Pro Bs. The thing about this sneaker is that Nike SB was established in 2002. In 99, they had 5 Dunk Low models. They had this all blue suede and gum sole, they called those Smurfs. They had this gray suede upper with white midsole and gum sole, and they called those putties. They had a all white grip tape material very similar to these gray grip tapes, and then you had my favorite, the Ross Dunks. Those are my favorite. It had that gum sole, that white midsole, and black uppers that use black grip tape and a black leather material, and they had this fat lace style, and it was just those 5. Overall, I am happy with finally owning this pair and in my size as well. One of my goals is to complete that original 5, and so far I've been out of luck with the putties and Smurf. I know they had a retro version, but it's just not the same when you're trying to complete the set. I also am still looking for that white grip tape material one, but I do want to thank Jason Ling 1980 and the people at HK Kicks. Pickup number 19, and it's the last Nike Dunk. These are the 1998 Michigan Dunk highs, and I've always been a fan of this colorway, that navy blue and the yellow, and how well they just work together, the contrast of both colors, and it's just so simple and it's so nice. Also with that nylon tongue too. When I went to Japan in 2016, I was able to pick up the low version from 2002, and all I can say is that I have completed this colorway set. I gotta give a shout out again to Brian Chan aka D for this pair. Okay, so this sneaker released in a classic Air Jordan logo and the Jumpman in the red in the middle, and these are the 94 OG Steel 10s. I got these in 2017, but I never had a chance to actually have them restored, or I took the time to restore them myself. I hit the homie Gifted Kicks up on Instagram, and he pretty much did his thing. The shoes aren't separated and they look really good. The only thing I need to do is still clean and paint the midsole along with fixing the uppers. The paint is still too shiny in my opinion, and that white paint on the uppers is a little bright in my opinion. That's the only things that I really do need to fix. I just want to share with you that I got these back and they are restored and not separated. So I do want to shout out again and thank you to Gifted Kicks. His Instagram will be down below in the description as well. They released in 1995 and came with this Jordan box, and it's one of my all-time favorite Jordan boxes that they have ever released. Gifted Kicks was really generous and let me have these 1995 retro Chicago 2 highs. At first I didn't want to take it, but he insisted and didn't want to take no for an answer. The soles are already off and the midsoles are completely gone, as you can see. The uppers are still good though, minus all the midsole crumbs on the uppers. The other pair that he gave me was these 2004 Jordan 2s. Although the tag says 2003, they actually released in March of 2004. Now remember when I said wait until the end of the video for a giveaway, and pretty much this is it. Gifted Kicks said it was alright to do this, so I got his approval already. Whoever wants these 2004 Chicago 2s in size 10.5, just the shoes by itself, leave a comment down below and why. Let me know why you would want them, whether you're starting something new, restoration, customized, whatever that may be. Just comment down below in the comment section. Don't worry about the shipping, your boy got that covered, and who knows, maybe I might throw some other sneakers in there as well. Comment down below again and shout out to Gifted Kicks for that. I did a size swap with a pair of 1985 Kentucky Jordan 1s, which were a size 11. They weren't my size, size, but I said if a size 9 or 9.5 comes up, I'll be down to size swap. And this was able to happen thanks to Ty Curated Van. Ty was the one who sold me the OG Jordan 1 that I needed to complete the OG Jordan 1 through 14. If you haven't seen that, I'll put a card right up above and a link down below in the description. It was a lot of work, and I'm not sure when I'll do something like that again, but make sure to go in and check that out. Ty had a size 9 in the Kentuckys, and what worked out was that he was a size 11 as well. They're not in the best condition, but that's all right because it's in my size and I could wear them whenever I want, which is the great part. But overall, I'm just really happy to have them in my size, and I gotta give a shout out and a thank you to Ty again. I really do appreciate it. All right, that pretty much wraps up everything in this video. Comment down below in the comment section and like this video as well. Also, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this channel. It really does mean a lot to me. And also let me know what you guys think of this point of view. Do you guys like it? If you do prefer this one or you prefer this point of view, as always. But otherwise than that, I'm gonna wrap things up here. There's a new Call of Duty season, so I'm pretty excited about that. But otherwise than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. It's gonna be good. Yay!